Oh well. Um Ross, I can see you. I just can't see you on my phone. But I'm not going to cancel it again. So it'll just have to be what it is for right now until I can figure it out. Well, I can see you on my Chromebook, and that's good enough. At least the live is on. And maybe it's a fluke. Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I am so sorry. Ben, I'm so sorry, bud. You guys can all hear me, right? I believe so. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. I'm thinking that it has something to do with memory. I don't know. I've never had this happen before. That is really weird. But anyway, yes, the image for the thumbnail is me, sort of me. It was done on AI. So first off, I have some announcements, but I don't know how this is going to work because I can't see live. Um, I will be back though. If you guys can hear me, that's at least half the battle. If you're on the spooky channel, you know that I have divided up lives or shorts on that channel into cryptids, medicine and sickness, diet and cooking food, life, castle life, hauntings, crime and punishment in the Dark Ages, superstitions, unaliving, jobs and professions. I am going to be doing something similar to that on this channel, and it's going to be extreme species from different habitats, venomous or poisonous, marine extremes, prehistoric coolness, when I was discovered, and zoo exhibits. Oh my goodness. So hopefully you guys all heard that. I will be typing those things up, and that's going to be the shorts with maybe other stuff thrown in. That way I can switch it up from time to time. We'll see how they do. If it's not working, I'll switch topics. But I need that to work a little bit. Hopefully you heard that. Hey Jurassic. So as soon as I can get those typed up and ready, shorts will be back. I'm not going to do, if I do the same species for the zoo exhibit thing, why would my back, Carrie, get ready, because I'm going to ask a really stupid question to this person, and get your finger ready. It's just your girl Yuki. Why would my back not be okay? Why would my back not be okay? No, I'm asking you. Why would my back not be okay? You have 5 seconds, and then you're being banned. 1, 1,000, 2, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. You better speak up, 'cause I'm not playing. Oh, she knows. I promise you that, Ross Lynch. Well, at any rate, since you're not answering, anyway, we are doing Ask a Naturalist Anything. They could really, your sister needs to do better than that, Yuki. It sounds like a TikTok thing, is what it sounds like. I brought somebody into my TikTok live last night because I thought, oh, they're old enough, they're going to behave. And it backfired on me. So I'm really not liking people right now. I let me explain. I love my subscribers wholeheartedly. What I don't like is taking advantage taking advantage of that, or people coming into my live and causing problems. So yeah, I'm nixing that in the butt. Do I think that fungi that can control animals will be able to evolve into controlling humans? Um Interesting question. Viruses can jump eventually, some of them have jumped. We've seen it with avian flu, we've seen it with swine flu and other viruses. I don't want to say yes because I don't want to scare people, but who knows? I Ross, I really don't have an answer for that one. No, no, that's that's a different issue. Yeah, but it's a different issue. Don't be sorry, Ben. Benjam, don't be sorry. It takes time, bud. Um, love you, Ben. Take care, man. Maybe that's strange. Um, things can shift in nature, but I don't know. I'm grabbing for the wrong thing. Nature is weird and sometimes things shift, but that's a question, Ross, that I really can't answer. There's nothing there's nothing that I know of that could cause that. So I looked it up, and one of the things I looked it up, and one of the things that we have in our advantage is our high body temperature. That allows us to not be affected by the fungi. Um, we would have to drop our body temperatures significantly in order for cordyceps to take advantage of us as a host. So I hope that answers your question a little bit. Welcome back. Hi, Ashley. Anything else? I understand, Ben. It's hard. I was a lot younger than you when I lost my grandma. Music is amazing for that. That's a good idea. I understand. I maybe it's my background that tells me that loved ones are never far away. Yeah, you can't. Everybody grieves differently, and the first little bit is always the hardest, and eventually it passes. Eventually it does pass. Water itself is not a more yeah, Carrie's right. Water is designed to basically recycle itself. So it evaporates from the ocean, goes up into the sky, becomes a cloud, and eventually that cloud will produce rain. Now, where it falls down, that's the big question. But let's see. There's around 50% of all the water in the world's oceans are in no, excuse me, are in the Pacific Ocean. Its surface area is larger than any of the continents combined. And its total water volume is estimated to be around 714 million cubic kilometers. Um, do. He's thinking. Okay. Oh no. And rivers too. Oh, yeah, I don't do the when I go to a funeral after my grandma, I don't I don't go up to the coffin. I That's not the memory that I want to have of them. I'm sorry guys. I understood and that's okay if that helps. I don't know, but it was. How many calories? That's okay. There is nothing wrong with following tradition. I promise you that, and this is going to sound weird, don't let it be. They are a lot closer than we think. I don't know, Ross Lynch. No idea, because there's a whole lot of animals in there. Are you just talking water? Well, one thing you would not want to eat or drink salt water. It's not good for the kidneys. Weird questions are awesome and amazing. Um, so that is how many gallons of water are in the Pacific Ocean. No, no. Carrie is right. The ocean doesn't supply calories. What air is gas? Oxygen, nitrogen, helium. Yeah. Nope. It has to have. No, air doesn't have calories. Um, awesome dress. Awesome, Baragon. I want to see a screenshot when it's done. No, typically what happens is there has to be something that gives energy in that item that you consume. Okay. So for instance, fat provides energy. So if you eat meat, that gives you energy. Sugar gives you energy. If you eat a potato, your body will turn that starch into a sugar, and that'll give you energy. So, yeah. So, a liquid can have calories. Milk will give you calories. Pop or soda will give you calories. Tea, I'm pretty sure, gives you calories. Coffee has calories. Well, I'm not saying that there's no energy in the ocean, because that would be a lie. But it's a different kind of energy. Fish, so depending upon what they eat, this plays a part in it. But there is dissolved oxygen in water. So fish are able to take that dissolved oxygen and breathe it. Exactly, Ben. Exactly. Exactly, you're right. But they also, depending upon what they eat, there's microscopic plants that make up phytoplankton. That phytoplankton is used for food. Animals are used for food. That provides their energy. Well, they're not. They're taking, the gills are set up to take in the oxygen from the water. So that's why we when we talk about something like an algae bloom being really bad, it's because it takes away. Um, hey Carrie. No, it's not AI. Sonic has a drink. Sonic has a drink called ocean water. And I think no? No, that doesn't make sense. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's not Sonic because Sonic has way more calories than that. Popeyes is pretty good, man. Just saying. Yeah, it that's true. Bye, Ben. I don't like it either. I used to like their potato wedges, but that's about as far as it goes. Anything else, guys? There's been times we've got KFC and the batter on the outside is done, but the batter on the inside is still doughy. Yeah, that just means you're eating less so it's not as high in calories. Sorry. They are. That's true. I agree. That's why I like Popeyes. I can get my red beans and rice. Although KFC's mashed potatoes and gravy are still pretty good. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's a myth. Oh, no, 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 no. So what they're doing, Ross, is they're using the leftover trimmings, the maybe some of the grease to make it. And that might be a thing. That's highly possible that it could be a thing. I don't know if their beans and rice is overly spicy or not. Yep. I don't know. Yep, I do. That's exactly what I mean. But it's also highly likely that they're using some type of mix to do it. There's a problem with the server. There you go. I'm surprised by the beef bouillon. It seemed, well, not completely, I guess. I also read where it depends on the region. Nice. I'm excited to see it. Jurassic production or Baragon, I'm excited to see it. So, I have 4 minutes before it's 2 o'clock. Or actually, it already is 2 o'clock. I started late. Well, some people, there is evidence out there that suggested at one time snakes did have legs. I can't prove that, but um yeah, I don't know because I don't know. Okay, well, can you I know there's ways you can recover after you've been hacked. I don't know. if you look at, there is fossil evidence. I don't know if you can find that is a scientific name for a snake ancestor. If you type that into your computer, you can get images that sort of talk about it, or at least it'll talk about it. And they do have limbs. So, yeah, it's completely possible. I gotta figure out this problem with my phone. Okay. They did have legs, yes. they have little claws. I forget what the exact name for them is. Guys, I need to go. Ross Lynch, are you going to be around? Or are you heading off to bed? Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I got to figure out this issue on my phone. I will talk to you later. Goodbye, everybody.